The other thing we come across a lot that's really fast, if you want to get to an end without having to go through the whole lasering process, would probably be cover up. We work with a lot of artists, and so what we try to do is get maybe 3 or 4 sessions in, lighten the tattoo enough so that it doesn't compromise placement, saturation, or even the design. I've seen many people get a design that doesn't fit them or their personality because it just fit the ability to cover something up. And so we don't want people walking around with big black blobs. We do want the artist to be able to do what they need to do, and Jeff has a little bit on that as well.
Yeah, thank you. This is a very good point, because I think a lot of people contact us and they're not happy with their tattoo, but they look at it in a very binary way. They're like, I don't like this tattoo. I don't know if I want to get it removed or should I get a cover-up. And as someone, I've been collecting tattoos myself for decades. I've had cover-ups and I've removed tattoos. I think there are pros and cons to each. I never tell people which one to do, but I do explain the pros and cons and give them things to weigh out. And to Lorenzo's point, I think a lot of people don't think of the middle solution, which is what we call pre-cover-up lightening, where you laser a tattoo enough times to fade it and get it out of the way, so you can get a better cover-up. But in those cases, you don't need to remove it completely. So I'm just gonna peel back the layers a little bit on each one of those choices. So let's first look on one side, cover-ups. There are a lot of advantages to getting cover-ups. Probably the biggest one is instant gratification. There are a lot of really good tattoo artists out there, and you could probably get a cover-up today to make that tattoo look better than it looks right now. That's gonna save you time, that's gonna save you money, and that's gonna save you the pain of tattoo removal as well. And those are all really important facts. But what's the downside to a cover-up? The downside is you are gonna sacrifice some quality in your design selection, meaning you're not gonna be able to choose a design because you love that design. You're gonna have to choose a design based on its utility to cover up what you have. And that's gonna give you really hard restrictions based on what design and what styles you can put over it, depending on how dark or how saturated your current tattoo is. Now, the other extreme is complete tattoo removal. You give us enough time, usually we can get your tattoo down to bare skin. And that gives you the quality that you want, but that's gonna take time, that's gonna take money, and it's gonna take some pain. Somewhere right in the middle of that is pre-cover-up lightening. This is something I've done on myself several times. I mean, this tattoo right here is a perfect example. This is my 3rd tattoo that I've had in this spot. So it's been tattooed, lasered, re-tattooed, lasered again, and then I got this tattoo. Now, this tattoo is pretty light in color. It has a lot of detail, and you can't see anything showing through. So people are usually surprised when I tell them it's a cover-up, and we didn't need to remove the last tattoo that I had 100%. We removed about 80% of it, and that was enough for me to get a tattoo that I truly love without sacrificing any of the design elements that I wanted. So pre-cover-up lightening is the best of both worlds, I think, in looking at this as a compromise. It doesn't take as much time, doesn't take as much money, doesn't take as much pain as complete tattoo removal, but it significantly improves your options for the new design and what kind of tattoo you can get. So again, I'll never tell you what to do, but just some food for thought in making your decision.
And I think we lean a lot on artists. Like, our artist is gonna tell you when you're ready to go. We're never gonna add treatments on or only do 1 or 2 treatments and send you back out. It's really, what does that artist need to give you the best tattoo possible?